Back with more STI content. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to yet again another video in part 3 to bringing the dream spec STI back to life. Now, as you guys saw from the previous episode, we found out some fantastic news and we did a leak down test and it passed across all 4 cylinders. So instead of rebuilding the engine like we all thought we were going to do, we are now doing something slightly different, which is in this bag here, which I will show you right now. Oh, bag and a bag. Yep. We're tuning it, boys. Now, I believe I did mention in the last video that we were waiting for an access port. We were also going to get some new wheels for the STI or powder coat the old ones, I'm pretty sure I said. But we actually ended up getting new to us used OEM gold BBS wheels. And we all think the gold looks way better, but we definitely want to hear what you guys think in the comments. Now, in today's video, our plan is to do a couple things. Number one, we're doing an oil change. We got the oil, we got the filter. The only oil that I use in my Subarus is Motul 540. This isn't sponsored. This is literally just what I use. Regular Subaru OEM filter. So we're going to get an oil change done. We're also going to be installing the access port. And then, of course, I'm going to be showing you guys the wheels and how she's kind of sitting right now. But before we get too far into today's video, I need to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, which is Manscaped. Over this past weekend, I was trying to figure out how can I make my WRX faster. So I ended up taking out the back seats, but it just wasn't enough. I needed more weight savings, and I figured out just the trick. With Manscaped's all new Lawnmower 4.0, I did what I had to do, and let's just say I was flying. Now, of course, if your car is super slow, then you can opt for the Weed Whacker as well. The nose, the ears, whatever you need. Or, of course, if you want to take everything to the next level, you opt for Manscaped's Performance Package, which will also come with the Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant, Crop Reviver Toner, Performance Boxers, and, of course, a travel bag. Fair warning, I cannot guarantee that shaving your balls will make your car faster, but I can guarantee your balls will thank you. All right, we got the oil changed, everything topped off, and the level is good now. Next up, I'm gonna be installing this little access port, throw a base bump on it, see what happens. Honestly, I haven't done it in a while. I'm pretty sure it's probably the very, very simple steps. I'm gonna plug this into the OBD2, get this guy all loaded up, and I'm gonna take you guys along those steps. Please confirm that your vehicle is a 2007, yes sir. This is it? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy?
I think that's what it's called.
Stage 1 V3.
Arizona, California, Nevada, yeah.
That's what that is?
Keep going, down. That one. See the ACN? How it's
That's what that means?
Yeah.
ACN is what?
Arizona, California, Nevada. It's the fuel type that's here.
All right. Okay, that's what we want. Please connect the green test mode connectors. Let's do it. So as you guys just heard, I had to configure the data log as far as what Eric wants to see at Torque Performance. Now that I got that all set up, we're gonna do a quick idle test, and I'm gonna be data logging that for maybe, I don't know, 30 seconds or so, just so he could see all of that. We're gonna give him the list of the modifications done to the STI, and then obviously the following video, hopefully we will have a nice base map. Then we can start doing the actual driving data log so we can get a legit tune and get this thing running perfect. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing started up. And how you data log is literally just press the center button. And then once you see all these dots loaded up, now we're data logging. As you can tell, the car is running freaking terrible right now. It has all those modifications done to it, obviously, so it's gonna run like shit. Plus, honestly, we really need to get some fresh gas in here. All right, all finished up with that quick data log. We're gonna get that sent off. Hopefully get a nice, better map. And there is one thing that's pretty weird. I'm obviously not too familiar with an external wastegate as far as how it's all set up and all the vacuum brines running to it. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick. I'm pretty sure it is missing a line, and maybe it's just running like actual wastegate pressure, but it looks like one of like the nipples on it is just opened up. As you can see right down here. Obviously it has one line running directly to our boost control right over here. It's only a 2-port, I believe. This little Grimspeed guy you could see. So it has one vacuum line running right there, but it does have another one on the other side of the wastegate, as you can see, like right in this area. And it's just open, and I'm convinced that's actually supposed to be running to the manifold. So we're gonna be looking that up and see if it's actually missing a line, because I think it is. So here's a reason why we had to get just different set of the STI Gold BBSs. You could see that this wheel, you can see right there, look at this indent that goes near like where the lugs go. And then on this one, you can see they don't go anywhere near as far. So it's a completely different design. Obviously this is a different year STI. It's just so weird, and you could see this little logo STI is actually placed different in comparison to this one. So I mean, this wheel is just completely not the same in comparison. So we just had to get a full, you know, new to us used set, and I think the gold looks way better. I mean, obviously the car is freaking super dirty, but now it's looking way better, more OEM plus. We love it. We got done what we needed to get done today, so I'm super hyped. Finally, we can start making progress, real progress on the STI again. One of the biggest hurdles that we had to get over was getting the freaking access port. We were trying to find one used, and we finally got one and got it up here and got everything loaded up that we needed to do. So we got the oil changed. The oil's pretty dirty, but honestly didn't look too crazy. No crazy metal shavings. That was another thing I was looking into, but I didn't really mention earlier. So the oil was dirty, but like I said, nothing too crazy on it. Got a fresh filter on there, got fresh oil. As you guys can see in here, the car is running terrible because it's running obviously just this regular map. It's running just that basic Cobb ACN map. So the idle is pretty awful. There does have a little exhaust leak in the header as well. That's why it sounds a little bit off, you know, towards the engine bay, because it does have that exhaust leak in the header as well. So we're going to get that all fixed up. Now, moving forward, as we mentioned, we are going to get that data log sent off, and then hopefully we can get a better map so the car can actually run and hold an idle pretty soon here. So that will probably be the next video on the Project STI. We're going to get a real base map for all the modifications that we have, get the car running mint. Then we're going to start doing some cool things, like we're going to start data logging our poles, doing some pulls in this thing with the external wastegate and the blow-off valve. This car sounds crazy. I personally have never even driven the STI yet. Only my good friend Dan did in the first video on the STI. So I'm very excited to drive it. Many exciting videos to come with the Project STI. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. We are going to catch you on the next one. Peace out.